Okay. Um. Check stuff. Everything's. Alright. What's up, YouTube? This is Rear Station here, and this is another live reaction. It's gonna be reaction to episode 2 of the webtoon adaptation, The God of High School. So I see they updated the list. It's gonna be 13 episodes. I was sort of expecting it to be 12, but then I see, like, Tower of God was 13 episodes, so there's no doubt that this one's going to. I am a bit disappointed from the last stream, like, that this was a very popular, very talked about series for this summer, and yet there's not been a lot of feedback I got regarding this compared to the other stuff. And to be honest, it makes me wonder whether I should go back to Fruits Basket's reaction, which I have put on hold indefinitely, because not anything against the show, is just that with everything else going on with the season, how the majority of shows from this season just felt a bit dragged down and just like lackluster, or not much of value, unfortunately. I have to bear with that, and whether and how much I want to continue reactions on Fruits Basket. But again, nothing against this. Not saying the show is dropping in terms of quality. It's just more like my motivation to do that. It's also going to be a test when Railgun returns in like later this week as well. So I don't know. So I don't really know what to do with this. I don't really know what to do at this point. I will at least. I know this is not a big task, man, but I'm gonna try to go through it. I had posted on Twitter a while ago about me possibly doing manga chapter reactions to certain shows I picked. I know Act Age is going to be definitely one of them. I actually purposely fell behind a few chapters just so to give a bit of room, but I'm trying to figure out what other series I should add that I was also following really heavily. I'm trying to consider whether or not it's worth holding them, because I'm not at that point where I can get revenue or even super chats yet. So, because YouTube screwed over my the original channel. So I don't know if I'm gonna just start holding them when it gets to my birthday, or if I hit 1K subs. If it hits 1K subs, I'm immediately gonna start scheduling for one. If it doesn't at some point, you may not see it for anytime soon. You may not see all those plans for a while. It's just how it rolls. So episode 2 was kind of easy to sum up. Tony Stark is the U.S. president, apparently. This Moonjin Park is the guy with the god hand. Apparently he's supposed to be really strong, and I don't know if he's stronger than Morojin, because to be fair, Morojin did just got hit in the back like he wasn't noticing. He takes a visit to the what I'm pretty sure was the US, sort of your security headquarters or something. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure it's like the US White House headquarters or something. I don't know. I do not remember that part, but I know it's kind of situated in America. He was actually supposed to be away from there, so he couldn't attend the tournament. But he decided his trip kind of ended early, so that's why he came back at the last moment. That one guy, what was his name? Mangso? I cannot pronounce it in how the Koreans pronounce it. So Mangso Gang, or just call him Gang. They dropped a bit of a backstory on him, and I personally don't know how to feel about it. Like, it's not that bad. It does feel like it does feel like a bit, they try to just shove it in at the last moment, just to give this just to give this rather savage dude like some bit of backstory to justify why he did that and why he's in the tournament in the first place with a handicap. Now, I didn't notice like until after I watched episode 1, and I forgot to bring it up. Or actually I did bring it up, but I didn't mention it when it happened. When he just before he went all dark mode and awakened some sort of dark aura or something, the weight, like I think his his boxers, I think he was wearing double, and the weighty part of the pants, like the pants that had the weight, just kind of dropped off. So yeah, he was running, jumping, kicking, punching with all those weights on, and with mostly him not using his hands up until like the in his round with the Tai Chi guy, which unfortunately I also forgot that name as well. There's no listing on here. I saw a clip of episode 3, but it was only a preview clip. It doesn't really add much to it. It really, I just lost count. I just lost track of what I was about to say, but it's the story itself still feels it feels really rushed. Now, okay, so before that fight, there was a thing with they were Han and Mira and Jean were just walking, and Jean was just kind of just joking around. They were talking about their motivations. Then Mira had her sword accidentally knocked into the water by, and like it was all comedy violence and all, but then shit got kind of real when Mira just did slap Jean because like she did not appreciate that her most treasured possession just got knocked into water and possibly lost. And so what they did, and Jean at least you see him just like, oh, you need help, and there's the headlight there, and Han actually. So Han was the one that did get those headlights. So he's the guy. He's gonna be a great character here, because from what I've heard, his motivation, I don't know if it's a loved one or a family member or just a really close friend. I would think it's a really close friend, because I actually see him in the ending in the ending visuals, walking with someone else, which I think might be the guy, the person that was lying in the hospital that he is raising, that he's trying to get, raise money to take care, take and help with the hospital fees and all. So yeah, that's gonna be a really interesting storyline to follow when they get to it. I don't know when they're gonna get to it, but hopefully at some point, like, and not something like a second season where we have to wait for more on that. But yeah, that's his motivation, and there's not much of they haven't really explained how they have these sort of superhuman powers yet. I don't know if this season will ever go deep into that, but it may at least hint at it at some point, or give us some nice stuff to come up with theories on the spot. But yeah, I do apologize if this isn't a really big audience to start with. I don't know. I frankly don't know how I could do better on that. I mean, do I change the thumbnail, or do I just I can't do community posts, unfortunately. So that's a bummer until I reach 1,000 subs. So that's a bummer. I can't do that. Otherwise, more people would just know when it will come up the next day, or like the day after. But let's get to it. I saw the preview clip I did see was basically Mira facing off with the that one character's name, the lady that was the girl, the woman that was able to do those suplex sort of maneuvers, which is actually pretty funny and pretty amusing in all aspects. But yeah, but without further ado, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get to it. Like I'm pumped in, like, for better or for worse. I mean, I can get why some people don't like it because like it goes too fast. There isn't enough of a foundation established. But I feel like this is. But I do think in like on the flip side, it's really good to get you hooked into it, even if it doesn't have a great base to work with. You know, in terms of setting things up, building the characters up. I mean, it will do. They probably will do it along the way. I don't know, but how they'll do it is question. And again, it varies depending on your genre, your subcategories, your kind of story direction or setup, and etc. etc. Like, I don't think I can memorize all of those sort of types or terms. But yeah, God of High School, episode 3, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Alright, hopefully I pressed it up. Oh yeah, the Asur Bushida, I can't pronounce it. Okay, I hope the... Okay, it's working. Sorry, there's a little bit of a lag, so I was not sure if it was working or not. What is this shit? KK... What is this shit? This fucking KKK? Oh, Kaneki, is that you? Oh, great. We got a cult. We got a freaking cult going on here. Oh, is it good? It better be good. I could get used to dubstep, but like after a couple of the loops and all here. I'm always wondering what book is he? What book is the glasses guy reading? Just I don't think it's something important, but just like I'm curious. Is he like reading a manga or something? Like an actual webtoon? Yeah. Well, physically, psychologically traumatized. So what do you do about those results then? And what are you gonna do about Gene? This man doing handstand push-ups, of course. Why am I not surprised? I wish I wish I could do. I could dream about trying to do that, but I would just fall over and look like a dumbass if I tried that. Maybe 10 years ago I would have been able to kind of do that, but not consistently like that. Not with great form like that. Well, cat fight. Of course not. Why would anyone object to that? Why is it? Why do you gotta depict them in the cheap, little super deformed style there? Yeah, really moving with this rather quickly. Damn. Okay. That looks like a simple sort of crusher, but it just it's just really just blowing it out here with the show of force. So okay, so she wants her harem. Okay, I get it. I don't, I don't, I see where we're going, but jeez. Oh, as I was saying, no, I feel you, Mira. Well, like, what the hell? I'm not even going to question that any further. Oh, okay. You know what? Ooh, don't celebrate too early. I was gonna do that though. So, oh, yeah. So she's. Oh, wait, what? Okay. She can cut with her. She can cut with her bare. I'm done. I'm literally just done. Okay, okay. To be fair, this wasn't the first. This isn't the first time I've seen something like that. This man is literally just like fucking go. He really wants to fight Blondie that badly. Oh, he's really man. Okay. He just got right back up. It's just not even. I don't think he have a single. Oh yeah, but he still has machines. I keep forgetting. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't like to see the guy who was trying keep getting beat up, even though he's already like down for the count. Oh, it's not normal. I have mixed feelings about the comedy wise. Some parts it's funny, and some parts it's like, it's just like just hit and miss. True, really true. That's why you eat. That's why you go. That's why after rigorous activity you tend to eat you tend to eat foods that are other carby stuff first. Did I just say carby? Sorry, I'm just coming up with my own words on the fly. Yo, you mean the guy? You mean the guy that looks like Uvalgan and Jiraiya put together? Oh wow. Are we just hiding some sort of evil god? Like, don't be surprised if the characters here start getting god powers early on. Like, legit god power. Foreshadowing much? Him eating a peach? Because the peach reminds me of that one lotus flower thing. Oh. Ooh. What happened to him? Did the green guy have something to do with it? Or is it hmm. Yeah. Just show it's a show don't tell thing, and it's a bit irritating at times. Also that's his friend. That was the friend he was in that flashback. What guys? What are your theories about what happened to Gene right there when we coughed up blood? uh, Not these sort of people. Just really, just really, all they know how to do is be an ass. That's the only thing they're good with. It's the only good thing they. That's the only thing they know how to be in. Being being such jackasses. Well, there's a reason why he decided to spare you. I mean, he doesn't want to lose his job right then and there, right there. Oh, why they got to match? Why they got to match? Do this sort of matchup again? Hmm. Someone did his research. Oh, pressure points. So all the glasses thing wasn't all talk. Wasn't all for show. Oh, not really. I wouldn't say that. Oh, he just. Did you see how he handled that bat though? Uh, well, that's on Fort. I respect. I respect that dude. Wow. Literally just something out of Fist and North Star. This is literally a Kenshiro reference. It's a Kenshiro reference. But it's not gonna go that way. Flashback no Jitsu for the win here. Please don't screw. Please don't just go ahead and screw him up like you did with the Tai Chi guy. Please don't do that. Oh, except. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're using superpowers now. We're using superpowers now. Okay. All right. Second stance. Oh wow. This just turned to from a martial art to just pure martial arts to just superpower. It's just superhuman superpowers. Like he's no longer using that bat anymore. He's really going serious. I've that had to hurt. Like, oh man. Okay. Jeez. Literally every blow has to have so much force visually shown. I guess it. I guess like Hanma Gene. Based on what I'm seeing here. Oh, he's still down. Oh, he's still been down for quite a while. Wait a minute. Is he the Monkey King? I literally just see him what I whole think is a freaking The boat. What I think is like the freaking pole. Jingu, you call it the Jingu Bang. Like that's what we say call it in Chinese. How did he make it on time? Is amazing. So we're just gonna. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna be leave with a cliffhanger here. So, oh, that counts as a knockdown, right? That actually counts as a. Jesse starts. Hello. Take off your glass real quick. Oh wow. Okay. Yo, what the hell? Okay, is that a? Out of us? Is that a stand? Yeah, this just turned into something on totally different now. Wait a minute. I'm still trying to register what the hell just happened. That's just I don't know what to say about it because he broke the rules of the. And here's the thing, Mori hasn't really awakened anything here. Oh, yeah, it's true. As strong as he is, he's still like a cub. He literally just acts like a tiger cub. He's playful and all, but when he really grows up, yeah. Oh yeah, Persona too. Persona. Why did that not come up to mind? My bad. Crap. Yeah, we now this is just went Persona, JoJo. I don't know. I did not. I don't know why JoJo came to the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure came to mind first over Persona, but considering that both involve summoning intangible beings with your mind, with your mental using your mentality. So and JoJo is a bit more memorable for me than Persona is. So yeah. This is the summer vibes that this ending really gives, man. But wow. Okay, this episode was Of course, I was gonna expect this episode would be chaotic and kind of disorderly, but it's still entertaining as always. All right, there's gonna be quite a bit I want to talk about. So I know I don't have much of an audience to really discuss it with, but I guess I will try to talk some things over. So Mina versus that Mia-san character. That didn't last as long as I wish it would. But you can, at this point, if you don't think it involving a lot of bestowed superpowers, now's the time to really rethink things, because obviously now you can see that this isn't just about martial arts. This is about superpowers and maybe a bit of sci-fi stuff here. This episode is doing a lot of show don't tell, which may or may not work depending on what audience you're targeting here. Now, some audiences would just think this is horrible because, it's so disorientingly, you don't know how to follow it. But the thing why I kind of like this over post season 2 My Hero Academia episodes is because it's because the way the show has already been set up, the way that it is just kind of rambunctious and just about all this sort of Dragon Ball sort of thing. And I'm gonna admit I do not like Dragon Ball. I'm pretty sure I did not finish Dragon Ball Z at all. I was like a few episodes in, and I just stopped because I just got my patience just kind of flowed out, and I haven't dropped it, but I have not really returned to it for quite a while. But yeah, it's because of that, I can forgive it to a certain extent, although time will tell, because I do hear about people complaining about how it turns to ass pulls, stupid armors and all here, and yeah. But the thing with something like Boku no Hero Academia, where they were trying to establish something, a sense of organized, plot with its characters and all, it's still really surface level, because My Hero Academia didn't seem to thought it had an identity established, but it didn't really go forward in terms of going to certain plot elements like the downsides of being a hero, the possibility of saying fake heroes, like the possibility of heroes betraying, the possibility of the possible consequences of heroes being too much of a thing in the society, and and the possibilities of quirks being the accumulation or the proliferation of quirks from generation to generation, how they may have consequences in the future in society. And with the way the story is going right now with My Hero Academia in terms of adaptation wise so far, I don't really think they've done too well, in my opinion. They had those few good episodes, but the setups around them were just really bad. For God of High School, it's forgivable for what it is, because it was not supposed to be something very, very intellectual like My Hero Academia to begin with. But I can understand why it would piss people off in some ways, even though it is nothing short of action. Like the quality animation is still quite there. What is up with Summer Sakuga right now? Last year, it was Kimetsu no Yaiba, and my personal favorite, and I know Nick's familiar with, the fifth and allegedly final season of Symphogear. And those were high quality actions. For this year in 2020, we have this and Sword Art Online Alicization Part War of Underworld Part 2. So yeah, a double isn't it kind of funny? Because in both cases, one is adapted by a pretty renowned or really great because of the studios they have, Kimetsu no Yaiba has MAPPA. I just mixed up. Kimetsu no Yaiba has Ufotable, and God of High School has Mappa. For Civil Gear and Sword Art Online, there are sequels that have just where the accumulation of the story's journey really just gone to a peak, as well as the animation quality itself. You know? And I can't tell you how well done I thought the animated fights in Civil Gear are. I mean, they've really stepped it up from after that season 1, and Sword Art Online is just turning into what would have looked like another Ufotable production. Maybe this is why Ufotable decided decided to end it all with the Type Moon thing, because they want to move on to something else. Just my theory, but it's really 3 months rest from the spring delay did raise the quality. Yeah, it did. I don't know what happened to Jin right there, why he coughed up blood, but I would assume it has to do something with how he was using his strength, which may or may not pertain to the which probably would point to that even though he is eating fruit, you know, whatever damage he took had to be more than just body just wearing the physical damage, but more of something like maybe a cost of using these sort of powers or something, like something bad happened. Because the guy mentioned, because the guy in one of the commission members did hint at something at Dan possibly facing some sort of some really bad reflexes or after effects from that what was quite a brutal fight. I mean, he took some really nasty pressure point attacks. Like the bat boy guy was quite a savage guy while he lasted. Unfortunately I don't think we're gonna see Mira and Han's respective opponents again, unfortunately, which is sad, because they really had a nice looking showing in the first episode, and then I don't think they're really gonna show him again. That's what I think, because I don't see him anymore in the main character lineup here. Yeah, fruits. Unfortunately, when we were speaking about fruits, I don't know if I want to. I did mention about why I may or may not do Fruits Baskets reactions ever for a while. But there's a lot of, but basically it's a lot of show don't tell. I mean, to start off the episode, we are basically showing what was basically like a cult, well, some sort of cult thing regarding worshiping a god or something, and it may or may not have to do with that glasses, green-haired commissioner guy is. And I hate the fact right now we only get Commissioner Q, P, O, T, R. Like we don't have their names yet. I think if they did say their names at some point, it's not really memorable. So if it did show up, but I just don't remember because they just mention it and don't make it something else. You know what? I'm gonna just look back. A bit. Did they ever mention his name here? Doesn't hurt to look back a little bit. Yeah, there was a nice moment with Han and and his friend that he was trying to help with, recover. So no, they did not. I don't think they really mentioned his name. I mean, if he did get his mentioned name, I mean, do let me know in the comments, or maybe it was passing by in some sort of TV broadcast or something, or you know what. yeah, like flashback jitsu here. Oh yeah, I don't think you mentioned it, but I'm just gonna say this right now. Let me roll back here. I don't know what's going on here, but apparently from what we see in the flashback, and I do like the sort of way they drew it. Apparently there's some sort of past. Is he maybe like a reincarnation of a mythical figure? And I'm pretty sure by this shot right here, I'm wondering if I think it's more of a confirmation now that I'm looking at it. Because, you know, Sun Wukong was actually not the Sun Wukong reactor. So the Monkey King in the he's been associated with Buddha, and so you see all these sort of Buddha-esque shadows around him, and then he's just kind of centered with his pole, his pole is the red pole is a weapon. I don't remember the other alternative names for it, but that would more likely confirm that he may or may not have to do something with the mythical figure, or maybe God, the Monkey King. I will just say that the Monkey King can be considered a god because some versions of the story did say that the Monkey King did go to Buddhahood. Which is pretty much in a nutshell says he rose to godhood. So you gotta wonder, what does this have to do with Jin? Is he because he's borrowing the Monkey King's powers, or is he a human reincarnation of the Monkey King himself? I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. But all we know is he is definitely associated with. And then you gotta really think: is this how everyone's superpower is doing? They have something regarding some sort of connection with the gods, a contract with the gods, a pact with the gods. I don't know yet. Or maybe they have not really unlocked it yet, or maybe they have it set, but they haven't really unlocked the full potentials of theirs. Because the guys did say they haven't really shown their full potential. One of the commissioners in the first episode said they weren't really showing their full potential and all. And so you gotta think this stuff can get really wacky in terms of superpowers. Like this is just the begin. This is more or less just the beginning. Now, do I think it ruins the story quality? I don't know. It really depends on whether or not you think how plot convenient it is. It's fun to watch, but I don't know if it always helps story quality. It does make shit fun. If it wants to be what it wants to, if this is how it intends to be, I don't think it's something particularly bad. Personification of the Monkey King. It's probably a contract with the gods. A personification of the Monkey King and contract with the gods seems like a pretty plausible theory. I would want to kind of go with Nick's call here, because I also brought it up too. Because it would have to, because I don't think it's like they're all lookalikes, or like their personalities really reflect what the gods they possibly had a contract or pact with or whatever. But I would think, I would think they would just more. It would just be more or less a pack. But unless if it's revealed that it makes sense that Jin may possibly be actually the reincarnative of the Monkey King, because how he acts is similar to how the Monkey King is depicted in Legends. But we don't know yet. I know the webtoon readers know, but don't fucking spoil, or you're just gonna be banned from these. Just saying. Yeah, but that's a lot of food for thought. It was still fun, a bit disjointed, but still fun. I can roll with it. But yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for the stream. I do not, like I said, later on new episodes of Fruits Baskets is airing, but I have not watched the last week's, and I don't know when I want to pick it up. But it's just like I kind of want to focus more on the stuff here. with this season, then like because Fruits Basket is kind of it's not like it's bad in terms of story quality. It's just that because like everything just it kind of gets overshadowed by the attention I have for everything else. It's more like it's just gonna be on the back burner for me, and it's kind of like mentally a bit taxing to just try to set up, especially when it's late in the morning where I kind of want to tune down, which is something I also have to address when I'm going to have to have an inevitable doubleheader on Friday doubleheaders with Railgun and Rent a Girlfriend. So that's going to be something I'll try to figure out. But yeah, unfortunately, no Fruits Basket live streams for the time being, and I don't know, maybe indefinitely. But it's not that I hate, it's not that I don't like show anymore. It's just like it's a matter of priorities and motivation to do so, because I'm not getting as much feedback from Fruits Baskets as opposed to the others from the season. Yeah. Why did I put my headphones on? I don't know why. But yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it. So thank you guys for coming out. Smash that like button, you know what to do. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You haven't subbed, please do hit that subscribe button now, and check out my other videos. But on that note, this is Radio Station signing off. See you next time. Take care. Stay safe, guys. Really stay safe. I mean, wherever you are in this world. And